If you had walked up to me a few years ago and told me that I would have hip-length hair, I probably wouldn't have believed you. I probably wouldn't have believed also that it's actually not that hard to grow out natural hair to longer lengths. And if you had proceeded to tell me that it would only take technique and consistency and not fancy products or hundreds of dollars down the drain, I would be completely speechless. One of the reasons why I keep my hair separated in two sides like this in the shower as I wash and condition and detangle it is because it gives me more control and it's less likely to cause breakage. Think of it as in terms as a rope, right? When a rope is together and roped up, the twines are held together, it is very hard to break that rope. But if you start separating those twines and you try to break it, it won't be as hard to break, right? Well, when hair strands are together in groups, they are less likely to break and they are more likely to form a barrier to protect your hair against breakage. So in the shower, I washed my hair with the L'Oreal Elvive Total Repair 5 line. And then you're going to see me use the Color Wow Dream Coat Spray throughout my hair, followed by the Elvive Hyaluron Plump 2% Hyaluronic Care Complex leave-in. And then I'm going to put the Dove 10-in-1 Bond Shield Serum in my hair. So you guys are going to notice me doing this sequence pretty much throughout the whole different sections of my hair. Just one by one, I'm going through and kind of putting these products in and just brushing them through. I really do love these sequence of products. I feel like they really do work for me, and I love it that they're affordable and highly accessible. You can find this at any drugstore, at any Walmart, any Target, or just go on Amazon, honestly. And like I said, they're just really affordable and they work great. So if you guys notice, the way that I am brushing through my hair, this is the exact way I brush through my hair in the shower. I do use a bigger Conair paddle brush. And like I tell you guys, I literally just detangle in 2 sections. I don't go over more than 2 sections. I'm highly impatient and I don't have time to be in the shower for hours and hours. So like I said, I literally just shampoo by side, condition side by side, let the conditioner sit in for about 5 to 10 minutes as I shave and do whatever else I want to do in the shower, and then I rinse it out and detangle each side and put it back in those little space buns that you saw. Do you guys want to know when I noticed the most growth in my hair? Like right now, I'm not really actively growing my hair out because I feel like it's, I've kind of pretty much reached my goals. But I know that when I want to actively grow out my hair, if I feel like I want to work on its thickness, if I feel like I want to grow it, some more length, one of the best hairstyles I can do for it is when I literally just shampoo and condition my hair in the shower, put in some extra conditioner, and then braid it up in literally 2 sides, just 2 braids. And I'll do that every 3 days, just put more water, more conditioner, detangle, and put it right back in those braids. And when I do that for a very long period of time, my hair grows so much, it retains so much length that literally it's just it's amazing. And it's a way that I revitalize my hair, especially when I find that, hey, maybe I've been doing too much to it, maybe I've been heat styling and I just kind of want to give it a break. That's what I do. And when I say I do this for a long period of time, I mean that this will be something I will do for like 6 months to a year. Like, believe it or not, I've gone a year and over without putting any type of heat on my hair and just literally keeping it in those two braids. And it's so crazy because it's like time just escapes you. You're like, wow, when's the last time I straightened my hair? Oh my God, it's been like over a year. And when I tell you your hair grows the most in those moments, and it's because the lack of manipulation, you're not putting heat on it, you're not really doing much to it except, every 2 to 3 days when you wash your hair. And when I tell you it is a life changer, it is. And not every time I used to jump in the shower did I use shampoo. Sometimes I only use conditioner, guys. Like, not every day is like a shampoo day. Like, you have to be careful with shampoo because after a while, if you shampoo too much, it can dry out your hair. So here I'm just getting ready to blow dry my hair. If you don't already know, I use the Rev Air to blow dry. It is one of the best investments that I ever made in my whole entire adult life. And unless you've been living under a rock, I'm sure you have seen these continuous misting spray bottles. They are available on Amazon. I generally go over each section before putting my hair into the Rev Air, only because I find that it gives me like literally the best results. It kind of reactivates the products, especially because I have low porosity hair. My hair has a tendency to dry really, really quickly. Side note, but you guys, it has been real in this very high economy to the point that I have started to literally make my own Starbucks drinks at home. What you see me sipping on is my very own iced matcha latte, and I also make my own like frappuccinos and iced coffees at home. Oh my God, it helps me save so much money. Just a side note. So, one of my number one recommended tips to combat breakage, are you listening? It will save your life and help you so much with length retention. And that tip is, and I'll keep saying it, to keep your hair detangled at all times, especially in between styling. So, how do you do this? You do this by, when you style your hair in the shower, right? When you are washing and conditioning it and you detangle it, the reason why I automatically put it in a style as soon as possible after detangling is because that style manages to keep my hair in that detangled state until the next time I return back to wash and condition it again. So therefore, when it continues to stay detangled, when I get back in the shower the next time to shampoo and condition, I really don't have to detangle it, guys. It is still detangled. And this is one of the number one techniques I use to combat breakage. Now, you may ask, well, what if your hair is already straightened before you get in the shower to wash your hair? Well, even easier. You detangle your hair outside of the shower while it's straightened. Detangle your hair before you wash it. It's even easier. That is the only time I will detangle on dry hair, is when my hair is straight. Other than that, if my hair is in its natural state, I do not dare to detangle it outside of that shower. I will only detangle it with lots of water and conditioner sliding through it. And again, I immediately style my hair in the shower in a stretch style, either braids, a bun, a top knot bun, or a low knot bun. and I call it a day. And I immediately preserve that detangling work. I do not allow my hair to go just out and about wet and just let it dry freely. I will be asking for so many tangles and knots, guys. You will never see me on YouTube again. Seriously. And now, if you can keep your hair detangled in between styling, right? If you can follow the instructions I just told you of how to keep your hair detangled in between washing and conditioning and restyling it, if you can do that consistently for 6 months to a year, you will see a big difference in your length retention rate. I'm not going to say in your growth rate because our hair is always growing. You will see a big difference in a length retention rate. But you have to, in between styling, avoid letting your hair get so dry that it's breaking like a twig, and avoid letting your hair wrap and knot around itself. And we do this how? By stretching it, by putting it in stretch styles, by maintaining it in styles in between washing and conditioning. So one of the things I like to focus on when I am actively growing out my hair and trying to get the most out of my length retention is moisture, and just keeping it very, very moisturized with water and lots of conditioner. And I'm talking about a great conditioner. And that is why I advocate for the L'Oreal conditioners, the Eva NYC, the Miracle Rescue by Pantene. Those are really good moisturizing conditioners that even after you rinse everything out of your hair at the end of washing it, you can add a little bit more of them back in and just allow them to sit in your hair. And they will keep your hair very moisturized until the next wash. And also too, you will find on the next wash that you will literally get that feeling of like kind of rinsing conditioner out of your hair for the first time. After washing it, you'll still get kind of like that really soft, buttery feeling, and you'll be able to actually detangle before you even start washing your hair. So pay attention to the products you use, guys, and how they affect or make your hair feel. And if you're not 100% happy with them, find something else. I feel like I say this in every video, but one of the best things I could have ever did was research, and pay close attention to my hair and close attention to the things I was using and what it did to my hair. And if you guys go back through my channel, you know I've come a long way. I've had this channel for many, many years, and as you can see over the years, my hair regimen has changed. The way I wear my hair has changed, right? And so for a lot of you guys wondering about like certain techniques that I talk about, if you go back just a few videos, you'll see that I have lots of videos of me detangling in the shower and styling my hair. And so yeah, check it out, guys. Okay guys, here is the finishing results. Oh my god, I feel like my hair has such a pretty shine to it. It is so feathery and moisturized, and it smells amazing. And for the fact that all but one product that I used was drugstore. The only drugstore product that I didn't use was the Color Wow Dream Coat. But other than that, just drugstore products, guys. And I feel like my hair looks great. What do you think?